In this exercise, we're going to create an oscillator circuit to be an input to a breaker counter, and we're going to use a control push button to reset it, and then we're going to monitor the outputs when it's below the threshold for the count, when it's equal to the count, and when it's above for the count. They'll be assigned to an LED, a different LED. So let's begin with creating the oscillator circuit first. The oscillator circuit is generated in this format, where we take our input and this becomes our virtual output. Let's go ahead and give it a name. So this will be, we'll just call it oscillator. Then we'll introduce an inverter, or NOT gate. We're going to need a timer. And also a virtual output. This virtual output and the input to the circuit has to be the same one. So let's connect everything. Once again, I'm double clicking on the timer. We can adjust the timer for milliseconds, seconds, or minutes. Let's make sure that this is seconds. And what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this input, and this will be the input to our timer, or sorry, to our counter. We'll use a push button to be the reset mechanism. Let's go push button number 2. Let's make sure it's turned on. The function is disabled. We'll need to enable it. So let's introduce this into the reset circuit. We're going to assign LEDs to the outputs of the counter. So I'll make number 4 the high, 5 will be the equal, and the 6 will be below that threshold. In the counter, we can give it a name. And the compare, the number is going to be the threshold. Let's make it something simple as 5. And this is our circuit. So as the oscillator starts free running, every 5 seconds we're going to get an update here, and we're going to see the count here as well. And depending on the status compared to the compare signal, which is in our case is 5, will depend on which LED is eliminated. So let's go ahead and compile. And now we'll rate the settings to the device. And let's go ahead into monitor mode. So you can see the counter incrementing. Right now it's still below the 5 threshold. So now the counter is at 5. We've gone to the equal output, and on the count of 6 we should be going to the high. We're above. If I press the control push button, number 2, it resets it and the count begins again.